If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol on the cat patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics say he's money cash holes. I'm from the hood, stupid, what type of facts are those? If you grew up with holes in your zapper toes, you celebrate the minute you was having dope. I'm like, fuck critics, you can kiss my asshole if you... Girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Simply Went to Them, the podcast. On tonight's episode of the podcast, we visit the story 99 Problems with Yah Ming. Hey, crazy. Alright. So I watched you for a while. I think my first encounter with you was on Pop The Balloon, and you had me so tickled, and I hurried up and ran in the bedroom, and I'm like, Dorothy, come look at this fool. And when she came in the room, she was like, oh, that's Yah Ming. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
I'm 40. I'm a Virgo. I got 8 kids. I was married 13 years. Shit. I drive trucks, CDLs, buses. I like sports, like to smoke, drink, and chill. And then I picked up on this content shit. I don't know how, but shit, I guess after Pop The Balloon, it started, you know what I mean?
You a troll.
Right.
You a troll.
But I don't do no drama or no crazy shit, you know what I mean? And then if people ask me to take it down, I'll take it down, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, I respect them and I just catch shit on the, you know what I mean, as I'm out riding.
You have been trending literally ever since your first appearance on the Pop The Balloon Indy edition with Corey Tuco. How has that kind of changed your presence in the local community when you out and about? Do people instantly know who you are?
Yeah, so shit, I've been known I'm from out west in Howville, but I've been known, but not as known as in Facebook, social media world type shit. But yeah, I go to the store, I go shopping, I'm driving down the street, motherfuckers like, hey, you on Pop The Balloon, that's you. I was just shopping, a female told her friend, come here, he looked familiar. She was like, girl, he was on Pop The Balloon and all that crazy shit. So yeah.
When you first agreed to go on the show, and I know you from West, so you know Corey, you very familiar with him, and I love your allegiance to the show, even after the fact, even after you went on the show. But when you first went on the show and you appeared as a candidate to make a match, what did you hope for people to learn? Because we're discovering and doing these backstory interviews that people had all types of different agenda outside of or in addition to finding a match. What did you want people to know about you?
Shit, that I'm a genuine dude. Really can be a everything a woman wants, a provider, a soulmate, a friend, you know what I mean? A motherfucker that's gonna ride with you, you know what I'm saying? The show was cool. Like I went on there, what was that, the first time? 10, that was episode 10. It was the Silver Fox, but it was mainly younger women and really not my type of chick or whatever, which I ain't saying they was bad, but just as in a mental, basically I can read energies and vibes and shit. So yeah.
So yeah, what a lot of people I guess didn't know or didn't equate is Your ex-wife also went on the show.
Shit, I ain't had no feeling towards it. Like, shit, my daughter asked me to go on there, you know what I'm saying? Because she know I'm a good dude and shit. She was watching the show and shit, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go on there. I went on there. I got the publicity and shit. My ex-wife, that was her life. She tried to do the Facebook content and shit, and then now she went on there and shit. I didn't care. I wanted her to find somebody really, because shit, they bother me and talk shit to me for it. I don't know why, but shit, I don't know.
So it wasn't really any tension between you all as far as each other going on the show to be candidates.
Nah, because I went to go watch the BBWs thinking it was gonna really be BBWs, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have paid to go watch her, you feel me? Like, and I didn't know she was coming, so then Corey hit me with that. Hey, chill out. Corey hit me with that question and shit, and I was like, shit, you really find love so you can stop worrying about me and who I'm talking to or whatever.
Do you think like y'all past relationship, uh, and the fact that y'all both went on Pop the Balloon set the stage pretty clear that this done? We could be cool, we could be people, but you know.
Uh, I mean, shit, that's been that, you know what I mean? Since the past type shit, like, I moved in Arizona. That's why my first kid, well, my baby mama, my last baby mama, she mad because I had moved back while she was pregnant with my daughter, and she was mad about that shit. You know what I mean? But um, yeah, ever since shit, what 2023, we ain't fucked around. Like my brother had passed, they moved, they came down and stayed for a few days. She slept in the same house. I ain't say nothing to her on that type of time. And, shit, she know what it is. I mean, shit, yeah.
Some people online see your interactions and your presence on the show, and they feel like you're a complete troll when it comes to other people and they match. What happened with your matches?
Um, so the first one I didn't pick nobody, but everybody said that I was cool. They liked the big niggas or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the second time I had got with Peaches, uh, I was really, you know what I mean? We had worked together. She was the trainer and shit. We had we matched or whatever. We even matched in the clothes we had wore, you know what I mean? So I had we had matched with the clothes, the outfits and shit, and I wasn't even supposed to been on that episode, you know what I'm saying? So he had needed help and I had got on and shit. We matched and we was cool, you know what I'm saying? And she had hit me with that shit. She was married. And I was like, damn, I can't really do nothing with no married person because I was married and they was telling me to get a divorce and show me the papers, you know what I mean? So why do niggas gotta settle for the women just because they still married or separated, you know what I mean? I mean, you don't have to. Some niggas will still do it, but I just don't fuck around with it, you know what I mean? And then we were still vibing though, and then I stayed all night with her and then went to watch the show again, and then this nigga talking about, hey bro, we need you. I'm like, hey, I already matched with Peaches, you know what I mean? We still, and he's like, come on, tell her it's just for the show type shit. And I'm like, shit, all right. I had told her, she got mad and blocked me, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she's still married. That nigga can come back at any time, like, how that happened, you feel me? And I done invested my time and heart into her, and shit is over with. So I went on the show and got a match with the chick from Chicago. Um, a lady on the show had said she seen me on a few dates in the shows, a few other shows or whatever, and I was like, yeah, or whatever, you know what I mean? But I said, I know what I want, I know what I'm looking for type shit. So we had matched, and I think she was trolling, but she had wanted Lucky, the nigga you did the episode with before me. And she had thought she had texted Corey, but she texted me looking for his number. So was like, shit. I was like, who? She sent me the picture, and I was like, okay, Brandon, Lucky. I sent her his information and shit, you know what I mean? I guess they had chopped it up. But after that, I'm like, why would you think I would take you serious? You feel me? Like, nigga, you tried to do some shit a nigga would do, or shit what women do on the back end without a nigga knowing type shit. You feel me? So why would you think I would take you serious? And then she gonna say I didn't answer the phone, I text her and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Trying to put it off on me, but when actuality, nigga, you was trying to play me. Then she told me she was down here last minute, and then I was at the party and shit, and I told her we can link, but shit, that's the last I heard from her. And she told me on the way when she was going home that was where she was at. So I was like, yeah, I'm not chasing you type shit. And, she had lost out and shit, so that's on her. How they say they fumble good women, it's real good men out here.
Because Corey's been on the show prior to any of his guests. I did him in season 1 of my podcast when the show took off. And do you all know that Corey is unaware of a lot of things that go on with these candidates behind the scene and the fact that they don't disclose everything about themselves? Are you all aware of that?
Yeah, nobody for sure. Like nobody is really gonna go on there and tell because it's a 50-50 chance a motherfucker might and a motherfucker might not, because people that's on the internet talking and going like talking about the people on the show, go on there. It's first of all, you in a room full of people you don't know, and then you looking for love or a date type shit. So it's, you know what I mean? Your nerves is up, everybody drunk, high, and shit, you gotta look at motherfuckers in the face and come off the head with whatever it is. You feel me? So people pop off your appearance. You know what I mean? Cold people done been on there thinking they gonna get a match, and they didn't get a match because of something they said. You feel me? So it's just 50-50. So yeah, ain't nobody gonna expose everything to the internet for a motherfucker to, you know what I mean, talk about or throw up in their face. It's on the person if they match with, that's when you come forward to them and be 100, you know what I'm saying? But on the show, nah, I mean, you get what you get right then and there, you know what I'm saying? Your personality, your swag, your whatever, you know what I mean? If you gonna fuck with them or not. But yeah, I know, yeah, it ain't nothing on him, but on the reunion tip, that's how we had got into a little disagreement and shit, cause they had tried to say that I was fucking with the little skinny chick with the thick wig and Natalie, you know what I mean, the Wendy's chick. And that was way, I didn't know nothing about that, and they did type shit, you know what I mean? And then I had told bro I wasn't even in them episodes to be on that part of the reunion, you feel me? And I told him, and he texted me and asked me which episodes I was in. And he was like, you know how the TV shit go, you know what I'm saying? It'd be miscommunications and understands. I'm like, nah, because I went outside to smoke and he was like, I'm waiting on you, bro. And I told him, like, it's not my episodes. I ain't supposed to be up there. I text you my episodes and it was still that. So it was going to be that. You feel me? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I just wasn't jamming with it. And we chopped it up and, you know what I mean? It is what it was. And shit, it's cool. It's content. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right. So we go get into the deep stuff. You ready to break the ice?
Yeah.
All right. Would you say that trolling is a signature part of the content that you create and push out? And how do you deal with the backlash or the controversy? Because Mad Me You, when that situation went on with you and Brandon and the other young lady who was trying to get at him on the back end, you trolled that situation. So how do you how do you feel about that?
Trolling as in what? Talking about it and tagging her and shit. Like, I mean, I tag you. I ain't gonna never say nothing to nobody and not tag him in it. You know what I'm saying? And then, um, shit. I mean, it was hot, so you might as well troll at the time, and the people that know about it know about it. You know what I'm saying? So, it wasn't nothing bad. It was all fun and laughs. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said we all cool right now. Me and bro cool. Her, she cool. Um, Shit, it's just Facebook and it's funny shit, you know what I mean? I think about it or, shit it is.
It is a little bit. It's funny to people who understand what you're doing, right? But a lot of people don't really understand social media and how it works and how trolling works or whatever. Would you say that there has been some criticism about the way you present your content. Okay, for example, you had some content before. I think it was like 38th and Meridian or somewhere in that area, and something was going on with somebody homeless and somebody trying to get on the bus. And I remember you was just filming and you was just putting the content out there. And people assumed that you was trolling, and I'm like, now he's serious. Like this ain't right. What's going on? Do you remember that content?
Was I standing on the bus stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was meeting my friend, but yeah, I was just going live talking about get on the bus shit. You know what I'm saying? People talking about they ain't got a ride or they waiting on a motherfucker. Shit, I'm like, catch the bus. And then the homeless people, that's where they be at. That's their transportation, you know what I mean? And shit, they get warm on that motherfucker, all that. But to show the city, like, you know what I mean, the way we living and the shit is real, you know what I mean? And humanity is lost because of the phone and the Facebook and internet. People don't have a heart no more. People don't pass away, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it goes viral or it gets hella numbers. And like I have friends that get mad or jealous and shit because they try and do it and shit, and then it don't do its numbers and shit. And I don't expect it. I made that post about the transgender, my nigga getting some smoke, and the transgender was in the car, and I said all the transactions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker got over like 8,000 likes and 2K shares and I don't be doing that shit for, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do nothing. Like I said, I ain't gonna talk about the dead. I ain't gonna talk about kids, grandmas, shit, basically street code shit. You know what I mean? I did do one where a motherfucker was kind of mad when I did the one where they pulled up to the gas station and ran to the people crib and was like, "What's up?" You know what I mean? Like, but shit, that's on the scene, like you out there, you know what I mean? And other people do it too, but why do you get mad at certain people for doing the shit, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
I seen the nigga in the gas station going off on the Arabs because they be stealing our money and then they overtax it. So never let them type in the shit. You always let them scan the barcode. If not, they gonna raise the price and most people don't pay attention to that shit. So they getting over on you, you know what I mean? Every person that go in there, that's why the one on 16th and Tibbs, I mean, right there by White River and Sunset, they be getting in fights and shit all the time. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Really, I ain't real. I only got like two motherfuckers that said some wild shit, but I mean, fuck y'all, nigga. Y'all do it shit. Everybody else do it. Why y'all coming to me? Like, nigga, I mean, I'm with it if they with it, but shit, it's not that deep. And then people ask me to take shit down, I take it down. A nigga that ran into the pole, he asked me to take it down. He had over 5K views at like 3 hours. You feel me? I took it down. Like, shit, I don't mind it. I don't care. That shit ain't really paying. That's why I said I was gonna be done with that shit. But it's cool. I still be doing it. I mean, I see it, so I always have my. I mean, I got my phone. I'm gonna do it. My girl just got in a fight, and then I got the back end of it because that shit surprised us. You know what I mean? We in the car, motherfucker pull up, like, what's happening? So why not record it? Like, if we got whooped, it wasn't gonna happen. But shit, I don't know. I would have.
On the reverse side, on the flip side, somebody caught your moment.
Call me, right. And
Somebody
somebody
caught
said
your
that too. They inboxed me. I was like, that's karma. You know what I mean? You posted my shit and now look at you. And I was like, I'm not tripping. I was telling motherfuckers, y'all, I mean, people was right. I was in my ghetto. So motherfuckers already knew who I am and what it is. That's why it was so fat out there. And you hear motherfuckers like put his shit down type shit because they had rode off with my son in the car and that's illegal. And then they had throw him on the ground and slammed him for no reason. If it's a repo, there's no reason to detain nobody. There was no altercation and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was wild.
So the incident that's circulating on social media right now pertaining to your arrest, what actually was that all about that it made the officers get so aggressive?
Because I had know my rights and I know the law and it's a civil matter, so the police wasn't even supposed to be involved type shit. I should have called the police as well and told them and they would have made them lower it. But uh dude was acting crazy, and then I had used the crowbar to pry off the tire, but he told me I could use it, and then the police came and I told him what had happened, and he was mad because I was telling him the truth and shit. You know they get mad when you know your rights. So then dude asked for the crowbar back, and I was like, yeah, I gave it to him. And the police were like, oh, that's theft now. And I'm like, bitch, that ain't theft. You know what I'm saying? He told me I can use it. You know what I mean? And he asked for it back, and I gave it to him. What the fuck are you talking about? But he wanted the reason to get me out the car and to take the car. You feel me? So me not calling the police and doing what I should have did when they say we don't fuck with the police type shit. You know what I mean? You handle on your own, but you're gonna go to jail because they got the power, and then you just gotta fight it. And they didn't even read me my rights. So and they
How long did you actually stay in jail?
it was we got locked up. Well, that's at 7 something, and then I told them shit. I got to go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? They want to play that bullshit. I need to go to the hospital, and because I had to get some shit on gone. You feel me? And I got to the hospital, and they let me go about 3 in the morning. I got to the jail process, and then they let me out Sunday morning about 12. The next year, 12 was 12 or 1 in the morning. So yeah, and then they didn't even lock me up for theft. They got it for conversion.
I'm gonna
So
go ahead and insert the clip right now of what transpired during the arrest because you sent it to me. And I want to share it with the public. So I'm gonna insert the clip right now of you actually being arrested.
all right.
Don't really.
What? He didn't even do nothing.
That's a fucking kid. Y'all want some bullshit? Let me get that. So in that footage, what transpired, we can see with your son. How did it feel to be in custody yourself and then witness your son being slammed and what was actually transpiring with him?
Um, shit, it's always I don't ride with niggas, you know what I'm saying? So it's just me and my son. So it was fucked up because he never been locked up. I keep him out of trouble. I keep him out of trouble and then away from trouble. And for him to get in handcuffs and slammed by the police in my custody, you know what I'm saying, over some shit that could have been handled, I guess, a different way was fucked up. And when I was locked up, I was worried about him. And that was my first call to make sure he was good. He actually went to the new juvenile, which is not on 25th and Keystone no more. It's about a new jail down the hall, well, down the parking lot. Basically, they in the same vicinity, but they in the next parking lot. So they put him in there, and
Wait, so they actually arrested him too and kept him?
yeah, nah, they ain't keep him. They let him go within 30 minutes of him being there, but uh he didn't get no charges and no case, so he don't got no record. And they was like that was crazy, and they didn't read him his rights neither because I was gone, and they had to have a parent present. I guess they said they couldn't read him his rights.
Why didn't they just Mirandize you both right there at the scene?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It was illegal. They wasn't even supposed to lock us up, so they was just being assholes, and their ego got to them because I knew my rights. So they was all
Do
thrown
you
off
take
guard, and they
care
were shooting.
of the criminal aspect of the case? Do you anticipate seeking civil matters with this situation?
Yeah, I'm looking for a lawyer now. They said I got to go to the bar association and shit, so I've been looking at them for lawyers and stuff.
That's a lot. This is a lot. Did you realize that somebody was recording you all, or did you was the recording that's out? Did
Yeah,
you have somebody record, or somebody just coincidentally was at the scene and recorded?
my people was there, and then I told them to start recording and tag me, and that's why I said my name and shit. And then my baby mama had got on the live. It was like that's her son, and the police even said on the live that he wasn't arrested. You know what I'm saying? But they arrested him. So we got evidence of all that, and it's crazy because they shouldn't have even
I
went to
said,
that.
what message would you like people to know about this situation and the way it was handled?
Oh, Shit, call the police if you in the right, so they can come and get to be on your side as well. It's not just for the other party that's wrong, because the tow truck actually left with my son in the car, and that's illegal. You know what I mean? So if I would have called the police as well and not been under the influence, I guess, and thought about it clear.
Do you feel like the people, your audience, your supporters, on social media, do you feel like they were a community of support or a community of criticism?
Support, because it's always some trolls. You know, it was a few of motherfuckers that done reposted or said some shit, but it wasn't bad like that. You know what I mean? And I don't even look for it to be like, you know what I mean, do numbers or troll because it's about me type shit. But um, I mean, it ain't do too bad. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, people we live in everyday life. Bills is high. Shit, you gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. Shit. So I was like, I'm gonna get a. I wasn't giving the car back. They was gonna have to take it. You know what I'm saying? So shit. It is what it was, and shit, they got me on camera. Like everywhere got a camera now. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't, shit, got tough skin. Shit, just be out the way.
Yeah, yeah. Going through this situation and being on the reverse end of the camera, do it change the way you feel like you can put your content out and bring awareness to what's going on in the community without the trolling factor?
What's trolling? I don't know what trolling is. I just be
Trolling is
posting.
exactly what you do. It's the way you do what it is you do. The content is created, right? And then in creating the content, you put a spin on it with the hood mentality, providing laughter, criticism, and almost ridicule all at the same time, like nanny boo boo.
But I really don't ever do no negative shit to
You
people.
don't
Like,
you don't say any of it. Trolling don't come by words or commentary.
yeah,
It
it's just
come by
it's
the
just
way,
from what you catch on the camera.
yeah, it come by the way you present the content. So do you think like you can do your content without the trolling aspect, or is that just who you are? I do it too. Like, let's be clear, I troll too, but I troll in my comment section. I don't really, well, I'm lying. My political content is always trolling, but I don't really, or no, it's not trolling. It's rage bait. My content is
Right.
rage bait, and that's what's important about content creation is you gotta find your niche and you gotta know how to present it. I feel like trolling is your niche. I feel like it's it's hilarious. It's hilarious sometimes the way your content come out, but I feel like it's also situations where you have very good content that can be informative to the public about what's going on in the community you live in that could be presented without the trolling. And I feel like you mix the two so much, you forget to leave the trolling element out. So do you feel like you are
I
going to
mean,
continue the way you go, or you
yeah, I
going
mean, cause that's all I know, and I don't do shit. But you know what I mean? Be me. So like as you saying, there could be a aspect out of it. So I'm mixed. The police don't see the white side in me, so you know what I mean. Like the uh reaching the masses is gonna be real. It's not gonna be fake or scripted. It's just is what it is, and shit, take it or leave it. I mean, I hope it can reach somebody. I mean, I don't know. It might reach different people, but I don't know. I never thought to go a different way or do this shit. My son told me like you do that shit and you do it, but get a camera and shit. But I mean, I don't know if that's I don't that's not me. I just post on the phone. I just get on that motherfucking. It is what it is. People like it. Motherfuckers done told me thank you. I needed to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll do this. You say the stuff that I want, or I'd be thinking that, or we go through, and you know what I mean.
absolutely, like that's the thing about trolling content or messy content, like it's gonna move before positive
Right.
content any day. And
Right.
why it's like that, I don't know. But I mean, I feel like trolling is your niche. I mean, I just think as a supporter and a viewer, when you covering like more serious situations, I would like to see a serious side of you, if one exists. I don't, I
Yeah, I
find it
don't.
hard to believe one exists, but I
Right.
mean,
The only serious side I got is when somebody do something wrong to me and I have to be on that, and then I don't know, like, and I don't know. That's bad because it messes up relationships. They be like, you don't take shit serious or you don't have emotions, but when you show that, that's when somebody hurts you, and then you fucked up. So I mean, I don't know. I got to work on that. That's one of my, what I mean, toxic traits or whatever. But I don't know.
what is one of the wildest misconceptions people have about you?
I'm crazy or wild like my favorite approach is when I'm really not. I'm shy and laid back and chill.
Do you ever regret posting something that later caused some controversy for somebody
Nobody
else?
never told me they causing none, but I mean, shit, shouldn't have did it, I guess. You know what I mean? Because somebody's always watching, you know what I'm saying? In apartments, you think nobody watching, you got to go pee or you do something, nigga. Somebody always watching, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they come to me with it, that's why I say I take it down. But it'll be too late in the time. But shit, that's why I don't be on this. I mean, I be on the two motherfuckers arguing in the car, the females beating on the niggas. You know what I'm saying? That shit is real. Like women beat niggas for real. You know what I'm saying? And it need to be seen. But it's laughed at. Nobody take it serious and be like, oh, he need to be a man and shut up, take that shit type shit. You know what I mean? But damn, if he hit her, it's a whole different story. You know what I mean?
What is
So
the next chapter for you and your content creation? Like, are you just gonna stay strictly posting based on who you are and how you are, or are you considering like a podcast or taking this show to YouTube? Like, what's next for you?
nah, I might stream or something, but I don't want to do no podcast because I'm not a talkative person like that. You know what I mean? Or how you gotta have that charisma and shit, or the shit to say. The motherfuckers to keep them engaged and shit. And I don't really want to do all that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might stream, smoke. I don't know. Talk, see what's up, or contestants that's been on there, or I don't know. And I don't want to do no podcast though.
But you don't want to be a permanent audience member either, do you?
No, I mean it's cool though because I don't really go out though. You see it? They don't put me in the T app. Um, they don't put me in the T app and all that shit. Said I ain't no gangster, which I'm not. I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? But don't push me type shit. But I don't like doing the club and shit. That's why I go to Shadow Lounge and uh shit. The show is cool. It's Bob. It's turned up.
Mm.
DJ 25K be on the mic. You know what I mean? Ones and twos and shit and lit. The drinks cool. You can smoke outside or inside if they allow on certain shows and shit. Um, the audience people lit. I like to people watch too. So shit, that's a good time without the extra shit. You know what I mean?
But that explains a lot about you and how you continue to be present on the show and around the show and the atmosphere is because you kind of laid back. And the show, while it's a vibe, it's also a laid back, controlled setting where you can feel safe and relax as well as enjoy a good time. So
Right.
that explains a lot about why you always present at the
And
show.
then shit, and then even in the audience, you know what I'm saying? People say I'm on the show type shit, but I don't. I'm like, and then that's why I started getting up, walking away when they do the audience takes and shit, you know what I mean? To give other people their time and shit, because that's really not what I'm on. Then they make my baby mamas mad and shit, talk shit. Um, or people, you know what I mean? They done told Corey to pay me and put me on the team and shit. He get hostile about it. And I'm like, no, that ain't even what I'm on. You know what I mean? I'm just supporting this shit. And shit, I get exposure from that shit, you know what I mean? So I guess that is what it is. So shit, that's cool with me. That's why I said I'd rather get the money instead of the fame because I like to chill. And it's like always when I'm out chilling or down dressed, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers seeing me and shit, and I ain't dressed up, but when I'm dressed up, I don't really get that, you know what I mean? So I'll be like, damn, that shit annoying sometimes, you know what I mean? I'm not famous,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Motherfuckers ask me for autographs and shit, see me at the club, shadow and shit, take pictures. It's crazy. It's cool. I don't trip. So majority of my content got me fans and likes and funny shit. I ain't really had no hate. I don't attend on it. I don't want to go look for it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I understand. What advice would you give a up and coming content creator? Because you kind of stumble into your content creator success, and I don't really feel like you knew that you was popping until you was popping, like hit you in your face, like, oh damn, I'm him. What would you give
Yeah.
somebody else who entering into content creation?
All right. Before that, yeah, because I ain't had nothing but like 4,000 followers and shit, and then I had posted them chicks in the car twerking and shit, and my shit jumped. You know what I mean? So that's what really got it going. And then it's at like 16,000 now. And I had wore this to the concert at the Vogue, and I had put a picture in the Houston group app, and that motherfucker went viral. They done called me the oldest YN and shit, you know what I mean? And I was downtown, and a female was walking with her dude, and was like, "Hey, badass dude that went viral and shit," and came back talking to me, and he started talking, but then she was doing too much, and he was like, "Let's go," you know what I mean? So, but yeah, just stay at it, focus. Um, Shit, you can't care what people say, and if it don't look like it's paying off, shit is coming. Cause shit is it only take one video, one post, one, you know what I mean, and just try to do it as I guess respectful and professional as possible without selling your soul type shit. You know what I mean? Because that shit true. And I don't know. Women got it easy. They can just get on there, change outfits, and twerking and all that extra shit. You know what I mean? Niggas got to get on there with a wig or do some weird gay shit, and I ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Uh,
Yeah, I get
I
it.
did
I
the
get
Maui
it.
costume for Halloween last year, and nigga, that shit went viral too. But I got second place to a witch from the, you know what I mean, Pop the Balloon contest and shit. I was just like, and then people give certain shit out. You know what I mean? It is like if they see that you popping that up, they want to control your type of. You know what I mean? That's why it was a problem when he said the mascot of Pop the Balloon. Like nobody never called me a mascot but him. Everybody else called me Mr. Pop the Balloon. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a narrative and shit. And you're gonna have that hate, but you gotta be able to take it and roll with it. Like nigga, you know what it is, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool.
When it comes to faith, family, and foundation, what role do they play in your life? Like, what comes first? What comes second?
It's
And
got
what
to be
comes
faith,
third?
but foundation is put upon faith. You see what I'm saying? So then, family is after that, and then it's my kids, my mom, my sister,
Mm-hmm.
my brother's passed, so rest in peace to him,
Yeah, yeah.
and shit. The baby mamas is not blood, so and I done did some shit for them, and they treat me like shit. So I'm like, hell no, forget that.
But that's your extended family, so you gotta do better. Try to do better, like to lead all of y'all in a positive space where everybody understand. Like we always gonna be family because I feel like too often when we just be like, okay, we broke up, you gone on, you did what you did, I did what I did. We forget that when we're parenting these children, we in this for the long haul. It don't get better. Like, let me just say, my oldest is 31, my youngest is 27. It don't get better. You don't get more distance from your significant other who you make these kids with as they get older. It gets actually more close because they grown and they getting into stuff and they going through life issues and they getting married and they having kids and you still got to
Right, and I'm
communicate
him
like
though, but they not that. They don't want to do that. They want me to do what they want me to do for them, but they're never there to receive or be the one to help me out if I need it type shit. You know what I mean? They said go to the bitches you got or go do this, that, and the third. Like my ex-wife, my daughter graduated. She ran out of gas. It's Father's Day. She called me. I go put the gas in the car. She didn't even say Happy Father's Day. Like, what? But I told her shit. You know what I mean? No, I'm cool. And then I understand that, but I'll be there for my kids. That's what I said. But I don't know. It's hard. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
If you the only one, you know what I'm saying, and then they step up on, they hate for each other, and then like I can't see my daughter, and then I can't see my. If I could see my daughter, I can't see her with my other kids, which is they sibling as well. So then that would be weird. So they weird. So I can't do nothing but pay child support and let her do her and go put myself on child support to get rights to see my daughter. You know what I mean? But she just sent me a long ass message today talking about some dumb shit because my girl now I helped her son with his project and she got mad. So then she sent me all this extra shit. So it's weird. And I don't bother them. I don't contact them, ask them who they messing with. I had my boys for 4 months. When she picked them up, she stole my phone and my game. Crazy.
Wow.
She get food stamps, Section 8, and was working. And my daughter worked. And I just asked for some food. She get mad. Like, it's weird. Like nobody, but I help, and then that's still not enough. And I'm still paying child support. Like you weird. Like they weird. They want to control me because they know I'm a good guy and they don't want nobody else to have me type shit. So they want to cause the worst thing possible for me type shit.
But do you feel like you took into consideration who these women really are before you sat down and recreated life with them?
Well, my ex-wife said no, because we was young, and then I wasn't even trying to get married, but then she was pregnant, and then I took her from my mom because she was being abused, and that's why I said I don't blame her because you do have to learn to the young kids coming up. If y'all watch this shit, y'all have to learn learn the woman's moms because the chick is not too far off from the mama. And shit, they gonna have them traits because that's the way they was raised. That's how they see. You feel me? And that's gonna be them. It's life. Like people, it's life is life, and it's crazy. But we learn as we go, and shit. Whatever you know is norm is what you're gonna do, and it's gonna be easy for you to follow that path. So that and parents, when we was growing up, they say, "Do as we say, not as you see." You know what I mean? Or not as we do. Do as we say, not as we do. But who's gonna do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. You down for a round of black card revoke? You think I could take your black card?
Yeah.
All right. In the
Don't give me
rap
no hard
industry,
shit. I seen Brandon shit. That shit was easy. I was like, what?
I don't know if yours gonna be that easy, but I mean, we'll see. You seem pretty tapped into the culture, so we'll see. In the rap industry, who is considered the official GOAT? Is it D Nazir, C Jay Z, B Biggie, or A Tupac Shakur?
I mean, is it the GOAT? Like, I mean, the line, they lying. They can't.
GOAT.
Right. They saying it's Jay-Z, but that's a lie.
Who say it's Jay Z?
Everybody is Tupac.
According to the culture,
Uh, Tupac.
according to the culture,
Tupac.
Tupac is the GOAT. Tupac is the GOAT. So you got that right. Which hood classic would get a black card revoked if you never watched this movie? Is it A, Baby Boy, B, Belly, C, Friday, or D, Menace to Society?
Shit, Friday or
No.
Belly. It's Belly.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was finna say, Belly.
Yeah, Belly. Like, we know everybody watch Friday. It's a
Right,
comedy,
I know. I was
especially.
listening to my son, and he a young nigga, so he don't know. Belly, it's Belly.
Yeah,
It's
but
Belly.
if you culturally tapped in and you ain't watched
Right,
Belly,
right, right.
like
So it's
I
the
need that
culture.
black
You right.
card.
Yeah, it's
I
the
need
culture.
that black card.
Yeah, it's the culture.
This question got two parts. What city was the rapper King Von originally from, and what crew is he famously attached to? For the city is Detroit, St. Louis, Chicago, and Memphis. For the crew is Black Disciples O Block, YFN, Gangsta Disciples, Lamron, and Brick Squad.
It's O Block, and then is it Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah. This the last one. I'm not gonna get your black card because you already got them. What's one unwritten rule of the hood for outsiders that they will never understand? Is it A, always keep the porch light on? B, do not sit on somebody else's car without permission? C, borrow sugar without asking? Or D, never eat the last chicken wing?
Uh, Borrowing sugar without asking or eating the last piece of chicken.
No, don't sit on my damn car. Don't sit on my
Right, don't
car
sit in
without
my car.
asking me.
Right, yeah, okay.
Don't sit on my car without asking me.
But we been
Please, if
doing
you
that.
sit on
We was at Shadow and the chick came out on her Camaro. She said, "Get off my car." Hell yeah, for real.
yeah, don't sit on my car. Don't take pictures on my car. Don't touch my car without asking me. Don't do it. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for accepting the invitation to do the podcast. Thank you for discussing such a fresh matter when it comes to, your legal issues with you and your son. I appreciate y'all so much for joining me tonight, and good luck. You know, the criminal justice system is so warped, but with the current presidential administration, Chad, y'all in an uphill battle because you don't know what the people thinking. You just don't know. So thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, all my audience, for tuning in with me tonight. As always, I appreciate you all so much for being here. Tune in next week, baby, because Gen Z stepped in the podcast and the girlies are taking over. We visit the story, Bon Appetit with Shay. Have a good night, everybody. I'm Winter, and I'm out.
Important. It's just the same place. You just apologize, and I'm gonna realize you're not for me. I keep on paying price, I keep on rolling dice. Without you by my side, it seems I can't be.